Hi, Peter here on day 142 of Peter and Doxie sailing from New South Wales to Queensland. And here we are in the beautiful Roslyn Bay still. Yeah, so if you've been following my videos, you'll know basically that I'm stuck here with an engine that decided to give up the ghost, and I'm investigating various options to get that replaced. Last night I was contacted, and there is somebody who may have an engine, a beta engine. You know those, you'll know that they're made by Kubota, which would actually suit my needs very well. So it's pretty well as good as new, hours wise. So my thing at the moment is I'm waiting for my marine mechanic here to give the yay or nay whether he can put it in here, because obviously there's no point in sending an engine here and then I can't do anything with it because they're kind of heavy, and I'm kind of got 5 left feet when it comes to engines. So yeah, just waiting on that at the moment. So let's see what the day brings, but if this could work out, I'd be pretty happy with that solution, definitely. So thank you to the person, you know who you are, who contacted me. Very much appreciate your thoughts, and yeah, we will make a decision here as soon as I know how the land lies. Right, I think it's time to go for a walk while I wait for further developments. So it's a warm day, that's for sure. But quite a strong breeze coming through. Can't feel it right here, which is why I stopped, because I'm sick of the wind noise in the microphone. So yeah, I might head along the beach a bit on the outside and go down to, I think it's Turtle Lookout, see if I can make it that far. I think I'm walking this way. I'll just check whether these guys do fish and chips at all or just fish. Just, yeah, got to think about tonight, don't we? Okay, they don't do them, but at least they've told me where there are some that do, so yeah, a bit further ahead hopefully. I'm assuming bush turkeys have made this mess. They're just digging everything up. Can't see any action at the Osprey house. Everybody's keeping their head down in this breeze. Mind you, it's a welcome breeze. Right, I'm going to take a wander along Kemp Beach, which runs between Doublehead and Bluff Point, which is where I'm headed. There's Bluff Point over there in the distance. Doesn't look far, but it was. There's a nice southeasterly coming in here. It's quite fresh actually, so it really stopped the day getting too hot, because it certainly had the potential to do so if you're outside of the wind. So this was a very pleasant option. Alright, might as well do the big one. Okay, so this is Bluff Point. As you saw when we started climbing up, a bit of almost a double-headed outcrop, if you like. This is basically what remains of an ancient volcano. So this is basically the plug. The sides have eroded away over time because, of course, they would have been the loose bits and pieces that were blown out of the volcano, whereas the lava that hardened in the middle stayed. And you find a lot of that around here. Double head where Roslyn Bay is, that's another example of the same sort of thing. So the volcano once stood, eroded away millennia ago, leaving behind the plugs, which are obviously a more dense rock, if you like. And this part of the coast is dotted with cones like that all over the place. So it was very volcanic in its, well, not even infancy, even back then. It would have been preceded by other history that went well beyond any time that we can measure. Looking north there, that's Byfield National Park, which is not the same. It's not volcanic as is this area here, so it's sort of formed the same way that the Keppel Islands are formed. Well, that is the end of an exhausting day. It's quite pleasant now here in Causeway Lake. Well, the Causeway Lake fish and chip shop, food shop. And I forgot the name of the place, Mandabar or something, I think. But I'm terrible. Sorry, people of Mandabar or not Mandabar. Yeah, I very forgetful when it comes to names. Anyway, the end of the day. It was a good day, I think. I want to say a big thank you to a certain person who was very generous. So you know who you are, and it is very much appreciated. Thank you. Not expected at all. Okay, I just want to say that. So, but yeah. Anyway, I have just had an email back from the mechanic. They're concerned about the sump size. They referred me back to the supplier of the engine. So yeah, I guess tomorrow it'll be a case of I'll get back to Beta, see if they can tell me whether that particular engine model is compatible space-wise with the Volvo Panther I have now. Anyway, yeah, isn't it lovely when our things are all made by different people. So many different parts, but that's just the way it is. Anyway, thank you for following along today. I'm glad I got out and did a walk. I think I really needed that. Clear the air, clear the head, sweat it out a bit. Now waiting for some butte fish and chips, and yeah, go and have a couple of beers with that, and relax. I'm a little bit footsore right now. Anyway, thank you so much for following along. Thanks for all the comments and people getting really involved in this. Thank you so much for that. This wasn't the plan, but that's life, isn't it? It's what happens when you're planning other things or something like that, according to John Lennon. And yeah, don't forget, keep sharing. And this is John Rader, out.